Meet Sarah Solo. Real name Sarah Israel. She's from Las Vegas. She makes these multiple part videos, then takes them down, and then puts up other ones. There's a 2.5-hour starter. Supposedly, it's going to describe the abuse she endured over 30 years. She herself is 31. You never hear of it. Short story is Sarah has mental health issues. She's also a beggar, a successful one. And YouTube isn't her only platform.
And he didn't make it, and I'm chronically ill and disabled because of it. And you know those videos where they're like, oh, can you stay for a minute for XYZ, but they don't have 10,000 followers and they're not monetized yet? Well, because of a bunch of angels on here, I finally am monetized. This is my first monetized video. So can you guys do that thing for me and help me? There's more details on my profile if you want it. My whole life story is not out yet, but I am.
No, there's no more details. In fact, her TikTok has more than her YouTube. But a 4-parter, another 4-parter, a 1-parter, a boohoo for the GoFundMe. Yeah, this is a helpless, as she calls herself. Helpless, can't get health insurance, though her parents have covered her on their health insurance to the age of 30.
Motherfuckers causing all these problems. So, like, if you do have good parents, or you are a lawyer, an accountant, victim advocate, I have no idea what it is that I need, but if you know that I need you, if you know how to help, or just, especially if it's someone that I don't know I need yet, please just watch the follow-up videos and like all the extra information is there, and please help.
And see, it never is. She never describes the abuse. She never describes how her brother died. She never describes anything. It's always watch the next video.
Las Vegas, and my family abused me for 3 decades, and I recently came out about this and then disappeared for a while. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry and explain what's been happening with me and everything that's been going on. So first, I'm really sorry to have worried everyone. Like, I really, really tried to reply to everyone who asked and update them that I was okay. I was just extremely overwhelmed. Like, this is super emotionally charged for me, and it fucking sucks that I have to do it. I fucking hate it. I resent the fuck out of this. But first, this app went dark, and the editing app too, and I was just losing faith in humanity entirely, and I couldn't edit for like a week, and it just gave me time to be anxious and panic like a motherfucker, and see all the Nazi comments coming in, and the complaints about...
She really likes to use the word Nazi, especially when it pertains to any comment left telling her to get mental health help or pertaining to the current government.
It just, my body is just using like every ounce of energy to keep me alive. And like, while all this other shit's going on, I'm somehow supposed to perform my highest possible level and how to learn to do this fucking app and edit and like go viral enough that enough people help me and see this and save my life and follow me. And there's so many different things.
Using the app and learning to edit is going to save her life. It almost sounds like Shani. So what's her chronic illness, you may be asking yourself? The debilitating, and I'm not undercutting people that truly have this disorder. Agoraphobia, ADHD, anxiety, and depression. Yeah, she takes Addies.
I'm so grateful for the people that do already follow me and have already taken the time to listen to all the parts I put up so far, but it just seems like these also are not finding the right people, and it's been scaring me. And all of that, plus the state of the world, democracy, or lack thereof, I'm so stressed. My health is failing. I can't afford to stay alive anymore. The news, I said, the news tried to reach out and tell me there have been like some kinds of hearings or something. You can forensically check this. I'm not opening that shit. I don't want to know. If it has to do with my parents, I do not care. I do not care. I spent 30 years being trapped and traumatized by those motherfuckers. I do not give a single shit what hearings, what's happening. I don't want to know. I don't want to.
What hearings, you may be asking? We'll get to that. This is going to show you what real life, unchecked, unmedicated, untreated mental health and begging on the internet, what ramifications it can have for family and real life.
Million miracles right now. So when people in the comments kept asking me like, well, we want to help, but like we don't know how. Money, firstly, mortifying, but money. And I guess everything else will come after that. I need people who can help me pack and move or put things in a storage locker and be homeless in my car in some other state where it's not Satan's asshole during the summer. The easiest way to put it is that I'm disabled and I'm understaffed. I need so many different people to help me with so many different things. Like I need like a staff. And I don't have that. Most people get that from community, from family. I don't have that. So I need a lot of help in order to.
I've never referred to my family as staff, but then again, I never had family who paid for an apartment until recently, or paid for my insurance, or allowed me to sit around and shop and pop my Adderall, which I don't take, but if I did, and just travel and relax. Yeah, I've never had that kind of staff in my genes.
Hi, does anyone in Vegas have an albuterol sulfate 90 mcg albuterol inhaler? Because I can't really breathe lately. The humidity is really fucking me up. And
first off, that's not how asthma works. Las Vegas is not humid. Las Vegas has a dry heat. Now, the humidity has gone up over the decades because of all the swimming pools and fountains, which, rises into the air during evaporation and creates a bit more humidity in the air. So instead of like in the 90s where you got a static shock every time you touch something, including water out of the tap, and now that doesn't happen. Secondly, one of the comments frightened the shit out of me. I have a few. My son is an asthmatic. I'm a nurse. I'm in California, but I will send you a few. Inhalers. Please, people, that is illegal. Albuterol is a drug. Albuterol can potentially cause serious problems in people that should not be taking it. This woman is speaking in full and complete sentences, rapidly. I don't hear wheezing. I don't hear tightness. Don't send medication to strangers. A nurse would know that.
yeah, I can't afford to go get one. I can't afford the appointment, let alone whatever this costs. So, and even if this is...
See, her dad stopped her insurance because she was being a brat, and she kept saying, I'm my own person and you're abusive. So he said, fine, start adulting. And this one can't figure out how to get Medicaid.
My mom read the verdict that finally sent O.J. Simpson to prison, and they abused my brother and I for 3 decades. And he didn't survive the abuse. And I am about to meet the same fate. And I really need your help to stop that. I'm trying to...
She thinks she's going to disappear like the mob is coming for her.
Almost 10 o'clock. Hi, everyone who is now following me. I just wanted to update you guys that I really, really wanted to record my full life story today and do the thing, rip off the Band-Aid finally. But I recorded a video last night, actually, that I was like, ooh, my body is going to be paying for how intense yesterday was. Like, I was really scared. I was crying every 20 minutes. I am again. I have a filter because I look crazy. My face is tomato red right now. I just felt every...
Bottom line, she didn't record her history. So far, we've never heard it.
As a judge, and my family abused me and my brother for 3 decades, and he didn't make it, and I'm chronically ill and disabled because of it. And you know those videos where they're like, oh, can you stay for a minute for XYZ? But especially if it's someone that I don't know I need yet, please just watch the follow-up videos and like get all the extra information is there, and please help me because I have no one to ask. I have no one to get support from. I am literally all alone in the world now. And I don't want to end up in that lady's fucking rug, or in the desert as snake food, or as someone's fucking podcast episode or a Law and Order episode. I'm really not in the mood for that. That's not how my life should be summed up. So, before I end up the fucking Dateline story, it just would mean the entire world to me if people could reach out and tell me. And can you please do so before this app fucking disappears, or send me an email, or go to the place with the long videos so that like the comments helping me won't disappear. And like, since going no contact, my dad has stalked me and terrorized me at my house to the point where I developed agoraphobia, because like the last time I saw him at his house, he tried to pull a gun out on me, and I had to run for my life. So what the fuck was I supposed to think an enraged narcissist who lost his abuse victim was doing at my fucking apartment, showing up all of the time, despite me sending emails to tell him to fuck off? Like, that evil fucking man has concealed carry, and he always used to laugh his ass off, saying if I ever fought back or lashed out against him, he could just claim elder abuse and act like killing me was in self-defense.
Here's the GoFundMe. Do you think it was successful? Do you think so? $7,656 out of the $9,000 goal. Yeah. This is her father, Ron Israel. Yes, a judge, lawyer for 30 years. This is how grifting and unmedicated, unchecked mental health issues on social media have implications in the real world to family. Judge Israel is now having defense attorneys try to pull him off of cases he has judged on before. This will be the third time Judge Israel will be hearing this particular defendant, but the defense wants him pulled off for conflict of interest due to his daughter's claims of abuse. It's even on Facebook. With a woman who's saying he should not be a judge. He's biased, has no mind of his own. Do I know if Judge Israel is biased? Is he corrupt? I mean, half of Las Vegas, if not more, is corrupt. But come on. This is simply to show what grifting on the internet and unchecked, unmedicated mental health issues causes in real life for family. Now, people could say, well, I'm sympathetic to her because she is a mental health patient, obviously. But the fact remains, we need to treat these people. We have given them the right to say no. No to medication, no to therapy, no to institutionalizing. And it's wrong. We've given prisoners and mental health patients more rights than the citizens. Citizens are at risk. This isn't right, and it's not right to the patient whose brain is in turmoil. Their mind is in a constant battle, be it from hallucinations, be it from delusional thoughts. Whatever it is, they are in turmoil and don't understand they need the medication. They need the help. They need the structure of a facility for a while. And it sounds horrible. I know it sounds horrible because you're taking away certain rights we take for granted. But if you're not in your right mind and nobody around you can legally stop that, you could harm yourself. Never mind you're harming others. And what's to say she gets medicated and she gets the help, her brain normalizes, and then she sees what she's done. What then? Someone needs to take care of these people. And you need to stop giving everybody money, regardless of the story. Stop it. Anyone can make up a story that sounds sad. Lord knows I have heard enough mental health patients who have gone off their medications, and their stories are absolutely amazing. The imagination, the detail, the verbal coloring. It's amazing to sit and listen to. I used to love to listen to my schizophrenic patients, especially the happy ones. You get kind of tired of hearing about the FBI and the CIA and the Jesuits. But some of them have absolutely amazing, like a Lisa Frank notebook, come to life delusions. And they're happy. For the most part, they're happy, but then there's a darkness that comes over them. And they can't help that. Something needs to be done in this country. But don't give people money. Don't.